Sup guys, Sammy Marco here. This is Vlogmas Day 7, I believe. And today I'm going to be showing you a resource that if you're learning the Spanish language, la lengua español, you need to know this resource because it is an amazing source and I don't think that it exists for other languages. I really hope they expand because it's a very, very useful, especially when figuring out the ways of a new language. So I'm going to show you this and hopefully it goes well. So this is what the website looks like. Spanish Learning Made Easy. It's called Spanish DICT Dictionary.com, and of course I will put the link down below. And it is a very, very helpful resource if you are learning Spanish or if you're a Spanish speaker learning English, which hopefully you can understand what I'm saying. Anyway, so you type in a word, any word, it does not matter. So I will do the word blue because most Americans know the word blue in Spanish is azul. So obviously it's going to pop up with, obviously it's going to tell me what it is in Spanish in the blue down here because that is the point of the site. So here it will tell you the phonetic spelling. That's kind of more for Spanish, but because you already know how to say it. So, but here, see, it gives you little things that say the thing, and this is more apparent on verbs, which can have much more meanings, or like different like idioms and sayings. And blue is a very specific word, and blue is pretty much used the same between both languages. So it's pretty simple. And see here, you obviously you get the thing. It tells you if it's a masculine or feminine noun, which is very helpful if you are a English speaker that doesn't understand how that works. Because when I was just starting out, actually I kind of knew because I did Latin before, but for some people it's very confusing, the masculine and feminine stuff. So it gives you a sentence, and it gives you the translation in Spanish to see how it works inside the sentences. So, and then here as an adjective and a noun, and here and here. So I don't even know how this really, I don't get this sentence in English, but obviously some people use it like this, maybe British people, I don't know. And that's the thing, it'll tell you which words are used where. So if I type in, let's say torch, it will find both. Here it will say burning stick, like that's what American would think, and it tells you that in Spanish. And I guess there's two words for it. And here, that is like a torch for welding, I guess. And here, electric light in the United Kingdom. You know, in England, they call a flashlight a torch. So this is the word for flashlight in Spanish, but it's also. So see, it says United Kingdom here. That is very helpful. But that is more helpful for Spanish learners. If I click this, boom, flashlight. So, and I need to figure out what word is different in different places in Spanish. I do believe I know one. Computer, it's pretty much the same in English, but in Spanish, there's like 2 or 3 different ways to say it. So, la computadora, that's the normal one. If you say that, most people will understand what you're saying, especially with context. But there are 3 different ways to say it in Spanish. In Latin America, you can say la computadora, and you can say el computador. So, same thing, close enough. They'll understand what you're saying. But in Spain, they say el oro. They say el ordenador, which is completely different. Again, a person from Spain probably will understand computadora, but if you want to, show them that you know Spanish, Spain Spanish or Castellano, you can use that one. And there are differences. It's kind of like English and British, that there's differences. But if you learn Latin American Spanish, they will most likely understand because, Mexico and Spain, they watch each other's TV shows, because kind of like Americans watch British shows, British watch American shows. So most people will understand what you're saying, even if you use the other country's word. So let's try a verb, because verbs are very hard in Spanish compared to English. In English, it's so easy. I walk, you walk, he walks, we walk, y'all walk, they walk. The only thing that changes is the walks in the first person third. Super simple. You add the I, he, she, they, you, whatever. And that's easy for Spanish speakers to figure out. But in Spanish, verbs are a pain in the butt for English speakers. So let me just type in a word. What's a good word? To help. Ayudar. Sí. Yes. So you got the verb, and you got another version of the verb. I think this is to help. This is help just in general. So, you got the phonetic spelling in English, doesn't really do anything. But to assist, to avoid, to serve, and to be service of. So, that's actually a different word. Sabir. Evitar. Wait, what? Oh, okay, I see. Anyway, this is helpful, you know. It's like that for every word. They got that. But here, for verbs, they got conjugation, which is super helpful. They have the indicative, which is most of what most people speak. You know, there's obviously all of these, but you don't really need to learn those. They got the present. So like ing, helping, running, seeing. They got the past. You know, but they also have all of these. So you don't need to know what all these mean, but they have every single conjugation that exists. So it's super helpful for learning, you know, if I want to say I will help you, boom, ayudare. Ayudare. See, and a lot of these are similar. It's complicated. I don't even completely understand it yet. I am just showing you SpanishTick.com. I am in no way saying that I could teach anyone Spanish. But they got it for everything. So yeah, they got helped. I helped. I would help, and I will help. So it depends on the verb. Sometimes it's a much different, but they have everything. They got sentences, and they got everything. And it's really helpful. This is the past tense, and then like past tense, and it's not happening anymore. And the maybe conditional, if something happens, he would, and then just the normal future tense. So it's super helpful. And for phrases, it's also helpful. So like if you want to tell someone to shut up because your kid's being crazy, cállate. You know, boom. Cállate or callarse. Both work. And it looks like these are all done in every country because there's no thing. So, I mean, boom. And let me find something with different for each country in Spanish. All right, so this is one where it can be very different depending on where you are. So this is the word banana. You know what it looks like, the yellow fruit. So everyone will understand, I guess, el plátano. I don't know my food very well in Spanish. I really need to learn that. But el plátano, everyone will understand what you're saying. So I guess that's the one to learn if you want to make sure everyone knows. But in the Andes, the mountains in Central America, these places, it's el banano. So that's very similar to the English. And then in Panama, la banana. Basically the English. They just took the English word. But in Venezuela, it's el cambur. El cambur. So that's a thing. And some people say guiano in Latin America. And obviously there's different ones for different places, but basically it just helps you. This is a great website. I have it like bookmarked on my front page. I got the app. They got a basic app that does the same thing, but because I use it basically every day, maybe every other day, and it's super good. And if you use it learning Spanish and you know anyone who's learning Spanish, send them this because it's super, super helpful. Thank you so much for watching this video. Give it a like and a subscribe if you like the content. Here you can find reactions, commentaries, just my thoughts about the world, travel, and everything. When I start traveling after this stupid pandemic, I'm going to put lots of stuff here, just, you know, my thoughts about places, you know, the top 10 cities in Europe or whatever, in my opinion, obviously. How-tos, you know, how to travel on the train here or there, whatever. My other channel, the Untraveled channel, which I've got another channel called Untraveled, which is in the description and in the channel, part of the channel. That's where you can find the documentary style videos, so if you haven't heard of that, go ahead and check that out. Thank you for watching this far in the video. If you like the content, like and subscribe, and have a great day. Peace out.